as we get back to the action in the... The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had a week off last week. This is really a team tries it should be in top four.
Coaches worry about, organizations worry about, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well. Now they've had an extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for their teams on defense, and they blitz more in the beginning to get them going. Offense and make them more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And he's going to lose a yard or two.
Foul.
Taken down behind the line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Flushed out right. It's loose. Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos for the pick. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending.
How was work?
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get
What?
them on the field.
Huh? What?
The only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go play action here on 1st down. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. Right? It's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His first touchdown. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it up. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Not much there, only a yard. Still 9 remaining on second down. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
60-yarder.
Spotted on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points are on the premium here. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. McKinnon here, it's complete. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they might go do his
That's a penalty.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Touch it.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. As he throws there, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll look to throw again. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill.
What is that?
Assaulted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off around the 27. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The Giants offense
It's Jerry Alexander.
ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
He should put the ball in his hands.
Decided to do a play call. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think
Carry.
next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe
Tyrone.
play action, show your quarterback that confidence in
Tyrone Banks.
Pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't look up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. It is out of bounds, but now the 4 is inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They complete it to Hill. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw.
All right.
He'll make the diving catch. He's got it. Touchdown.
I feel like today's Friday. No?
Clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. See if that
Are we gonna go to the Goodwill tomorrow?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
I can't.
Why?
You go on the weekend.
Where are we going tomorrow?
I have to go out with Andy and John.
Oh, and Billy? Uncle Billy? Alright. Dude, I'm so excited for this summer. No. She's not. No, she's not. You go to my mom's house? You go to my mom's house? My mom's house? Why?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. And Barkley did not get there. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And not only did he not get
Dude.
he didn't get the 1st down either. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 11. Buying time to his left.
Yeah. Tyrone, you ain't kicking that.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the
That's
opposite
game.
side. And all of a
Cool.
sudden, you got a battle on your hands. And that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Who's Robert?
Frustrating defensively.
Who's that?
Play away from getting that football back here down
Yeah.
late.
He's like a big dude. And
Now they've got to
he should
find a
have
way
proper
to create a
way.
turnover
Not
or a
walking for
takeaway.
his hand.
Otherwise, this one will
It's
probably
like
get
the
away
wrong
from them.
way, and it's like somebody like the proper way. And then the girl goes, he's like, what the fuck? He's like, there's a fucking Hall Jim. He starts throwing all the stuff.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go.
Daddy, Mixon is not guilty.
The first down.
Mixon is not guilty.
2nd and 5.
Joe Mixon.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
Like a piece of art. Now look, this just made Astro Boy another new Jordan. This is the Jordan 5 on Jordan 2s for the Eagles. Well, not exactly, but this is the brand new Jordan 2 Lucky Green that just dropped. And since I really like the Chicago 2s that came out last month, I had to check these out to see which one was better. These come in the same special Jordan 2 box as the Chicago's, but have really nice green accents on the tummy heel. The midsole on these is even an off-white color that gives them an aged look. The leather quality is about the same as the Chicago's, but these Lucky Greens don't come with a retro card or a hang tag. So was the green pair actually any better? Well, after getting them on foot, I do like these a lot. Even though they are the colors of the Eagles, I think the Chicago's are just a little better. Jordan 2s for the Eagles? Well, not exactly, but this is the brand new Jordan 2 Lucky Green that just dropped. What's on your feet today? What do you got?
Right now, when I got on feet, I Spike Lee's. This was a quick strike I had scored.
What do you got on? Another Panda Dunk? This is the newest reverse Panda Dunk, and I had to compare them to the black pair to see which one was better. Now, both are Nike SB Dunks, meant for skateboarding, absolutely.
Do you feel that the sneakers have been spared? I mean, it's been pretty fair. I missed some, but I've gotten like the Travis Scott Phantom.
Do you think that the sneakers app is fair? I'm talking to you. Would you wear this shoe?
Nah, I think it's a little weird. I'm looking
Look at here. Would you wear this shoe? Would you guys wear this shoe?
personally, no. Everyone else has it.
I would.
Would you wear this shoe?
Would you guys wear this shoe?
Everybody wears them. I'll wear them.
How about you? Would you
I wear them. I got them.
would you wear this shoe? Would you wear this shoe?
Yeah, what?
Would you wear this shoe?
I mean, I had this before. About 3 feet.
Is the sneakers app fair?
Would you wear this shoe?
New foam runners? Well, this is a new foam shoe from Adidas, but it is a little different than you'd expect. When I heard Adidas was taking the iconic Superstar model but removing the laces to make it a foam shoe, I knew I needed to check it out to see what it was like. Well, right away, you notice that they're not exactly like the foam runners, but a material that feels almost like the Adilex slides. Now, they only have a couple of small holes for breathability, so they're not fully exposed either, but I had to see if they were comfortable like the foam runners. Now, I appreciate Adidas wearing the Phillies dunks to an Eagles game. These are the true blue Jordan ones, so I wanted to know which one was better, so I had to check them out to see. Both are available on Nike's website right now, and while the highs cost $180, it does have some nicer materials, a special box, and the classic Jordan 1 look. But for $70 cheaper, the lows are the exact same colors, still have some decent quality materials, and look really nice. Nike made a bagel dunk? That's exactly what I said when I heard, so I had to check it out. The shoe has the color and look of a bagel combined with a sesame seed design all over the upper. Nike gave these some higher. YouTube sent me a package. I had no idea what was inside, but saw the label said it was from YouTube Shorts. It said hashtag light up your shorts on the top. There was a card inside, and the lid says light up your new year with YouTube Shorts. The card was from the YouTube team, and it said subscribe to Steve for all the best sneaker content. Well, maybe it didn't say exactly that, but inside the box looked like it was some kind of light fixture. So getting it opened up, I had to plug it in to see how it worked, and this thing was awesome. Thanks, YouTube. YouTube sent me a pack. Did Nike make another Raging Bull Jordan 5? This is the Dunk on Mars Jordan 5 that looks very similar to the Raging Bulls, but is actually a little different, so I wanted to check these out. They do have the same all-red suede upper and 23 on the side, but the shark tooth design on the midsole is where things differ. The design on these is a two-tone true blue. Did Nike make another Raging Bull Jordan 5? This is the Dunk on Mars Jordan 5 that looks very similar. Some true blue Jordan Nike dunks from outer space. This is the Mars Stone Nike. They're like the Panda Dunk. Who had the best shoes at the Eagles game? I was able to get on the field. They're like Bordeaux 7s with the. Who had the best shoes at the Eagles game? I was able to get on the field before the Eagles-Giants game this weekend and wanted to see what heat might be on the field. I wore my Lost and Founds and started making my way to the field once I got down to South Philly and saw tons of fans at Citizens Bank Park and lots of tailgating as I got closer to the stadium. Getting to the gate, we all got our field passes and made our way towards the field. The view got better and better as I got closer, and you could see all the players getting ready for the game. Once I got on the field, the Giants were warming up right in front of where I was. I got to see the Eagles mascot, and I think I found a couple of shoes that stuck out. One of my friends pulled up in the off-white Prestos with the tag still on, and John Feliciano on the Giants was wearing the Jordan 11 cleats. Who had the best shoes at the Eagles game? They're like Bordeaux 7s with a twist. This is the Jordan 7 Black Olive that just dropped, and since it felt so familiar, I had to check it out. They come in a pretty standard Jordan box, but start to get interesting. The Nickelodeon and LaMelo Ball. This is the Slime Mellow 2 from Puma. That's a real collaboration between Nickelodeon and LaMelo Ball. These just dropped, and when I heard they made a Nickelodeon slime-themed shoe,
short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So on fourth down, here's Johnny.
Devontae Smith signed my shoes. Star wide receiver for the Eagles, Devontae held an event in Philly at one of the best sneaker boutiques in the city, Lapstone and Hammer, so I had to check it out. The event was around the drop of his new shoe, the top 3 Jordans of 2022. There were hundreds of Jordans that came out this year, with a new one releasing basically every week, but just 3 pairs in my mind stuck out at the top. Coming in at third was the military black Jordan 4. Jordan 4s as a whole were wildly popular this year, but this colorway was really simple and clean, making it a wide...
First place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys that get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division.
And the pass is intercepted. He was
Daniel Jones, bro.
Are Jordan 2s worth it? This is the top 5 dunks of 2022. Dunk the best Crocs of 2022. I looked at all the shoes that came out this year and narrowed down just 3 Crocs that stood apart from the rest. First up is Salehi Bembury's Pollux Crocs that took this year by storm with tons of different colors and an innovative new design that had people wearing these casually as well as on the red carpet. Next, and perhaps my favorite pair of Crocs, had to be the Cinnamon Toast Crunch pair that actually smells like a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They're a quirky, fun pair of Crocs that any cereal lover can appreciate. And finally, as an honorable mention, I couldn't not include the Lightning. Drake dedicated this shoe to his mom. This is the Love You Forever or Certified Lover Boy Nocta Air Force One. These just dropped and look pretty plain to an untrained eye, but when you dive into the details, these shoes are actually really cool. To start, you get a special box that says Love You Forever on the top and has some Nocta brand. Nike made a lot. Nike cut my dunks in half. Well, not exactly, but it looks like it. This is the eBay Nike SB Dunk Low that makes it look like the shoes are cut into pieces. They are still wearable, which I needed to try out, but the shoes actually pay homage to a shoe from 20 years ago that sold through a charity auction on eBay. Only one pair was released, and all the other sample pairs were cut into pieces so they could be destroyed. This 2022 version mimics that idea with having the fully functional shoe look like it was one of the pairs that was cut up. On top of that are some special details like a new Nike SB logo on the tongue and heel, as well as a picture of the original pair and Nike SB legend Sandy Bodecker. If you're a Nike SB fan and these are for you, follow for more. Nike cut my dunks in half. Well, not exactly. Unreleased Travis Scott merch comes with the shoes. This is the Travis Scott Jordan 1 low called the Phantom for its all-black colorway. And while these shoes look really nice on their own, the packaging and the unreleased merch that comes with the shoes might be the best part. I was able to get my hands on a pair of these and was immediately impressed with the dual-branded case that covers the all-black box. Everyone wants this. Fruity Pebbles and LeBron. The famous cereal is back with LeBron, but this time on a dunk. They last collabed on the LeBron 19, and I love those, so I had to check these out. These just have a regular... These feel oddly familiar, yet different. Michael Jordan's son made this shoe to honor the greatest game that no one ever saw during the 1992 Olympics. This is the Trophy Room Jordan 7 with the nickname New Sheriff in Town. This quote comes from a game during practice where MJ told Magic there's a new sheriff in town after MJ's team made a comeback win. The entire story is documented on the back of the souvenir coach's whiteboard with the Trophy Room branding and a breakdown of the... It's not about the shoes, it's about where you're going. This is the Ama Manier Jordan 4 that fully encompasses that quote from Michael Jordan. And these might be one of the highest quality sneakers using power tools on Mischief's new shoe. This is the Mischief Gobstomper Sour that has some hidden layers underneath the shoe. Now, Mischief made one of these before with Jimmy Fallon that was really cool, but this time they made something even better with some sour-looking colors. So I got my tool charged up, checked out my attachments, and got to work. I wanted to start out on the midsole so that if anything went wrong, it wouldn't be too noticeable, but everything was going pretty well from the start. I could see the bright green and yellow starting to peek through the layers, and eventually got all the way down to the purple. Now, some problems did start coming in with the suede that was a... Mischief wants me to destroy these shoes. This is the Mischief Gobstomper Sour that has hidden layers underneath the entire shoe. You might remember Mischief's original Gobstomper with Jimmy Fallon that had some secret layers that I revealed through some power tools and skating, and this Sour edition might need to be the same. The packaging literally tells you to scuff these just like the originals and shows tons of... Are the Chrome 6s worth it? So these are the Chrome 6s that dropped today, and I wanted to find out just how good they are.
Jones off the play fake. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 40.
Nike says these dunks are #1. Now these are called the Hot Wheels and Paul George. I had to see what this was about. This is the Hot Wheels PG6. That's a crazy collaboration between the iconic car company and Paul George. The shoes on their own look really good, but get even better as you find all the Hot Wheels details. From the $65 Lost and Found ones, this is the Lost Found Jordan 1 that's meant to look like it's been lost in the back of a sneaker store since 1986. The shoe looks amazing in hand, but the details on the packaging might actually be the best part. The mismatched box shows how the shoes could have gotten lost and mixed up with other pairs in the back of the shoe store, and even marked on sale from the $64.99 sale tag. The shoes itself have this crazy crackled leather to make it look like they've aged over time and have been sitting in the box for years. Not to mention the old school paper with a young Michael Jordan and $30 Jordan shown in the pictures. But only after taking the shoes out, getting them on feet, and checking the rest of the box, do you find the old receipt at the bottom of the box from 1986 as a final touch. $65 loss. I grabbed my tools and started cutting. So this is the Huff Dunk that supposedly has a hidden tie-dye design underneath the mid-pad. The design on the mystery bag shows my San Francisco pair should have some orange and black tie-dye, so there was only one way to find out. I took my tool to make some cuts as well as some tweezers for precision and got to work. Right away, I felt horrible slicing up my shoes, especially if there was nothing under there, but I kept going and tried to outline the black leather of the swoosh. It was actually going pretty well, and I got to a point where I could finally see what was behind it. But to my surprise, there was no tie-dye. So I thought, maybe you have to go deeper? I was really hoping so. And after making some more cuts to try and peek under the second layer, we were in luck. I saw some more. These dunks come in a mystery bag. Inside could be one of 3 different colors, and you don't know what you get until you open it. So let's find out what I got. Now these are actually a really special dunk in collaboration with Huff that pays. These dunks come in a mystery bag. Inside could be one of 3 different colors, and you don't know what you get until you open it. So let's find out what I got. Now these are these the best Crocs? These are some interesting looking Crocs designed by Salehi Benbury that are quickly becoming some of the most popular Crocs. I wanted to check them out to see just how good they are, so getting it started, the Jordan 9 is back for the holidays. This is the Fire Red Jordan 9 that's set to release in November, and I wanted to check them out. They come in a stain. This shoe represents a topic that's hard to talk about. This is the Nike SB Dunk collaboration with Mental Health Awareness Initiative Why So Sad. Nike even did something on these that they never did. Now, aside from the shoe having some really cool details on its own, the narrative behind the shoe is one that everyone deserves to hear. Mental health is something that's hard to talk about, and this shoe acts as a conversation starter. From the branding on the shoe, it's like the baseball pack, but with fruit. This is the Pineapple Nike SB Dunk High Fruit Pack. In its signature style, you get some designs behind the tongue to help you understand the shoe. From far away, you might consider it to resemble pineapple from the golden yellow colorway and the green back. Are these worth buying? This is the Jordan 4 Midnight Navy that's sold out and goes for around $300 right now. I tried them out to hopefully help you decide if they're worth picking up. Now the shoe is mostly white, which will get a little dirty, but Mischief sent me a wooden box with it. From what I can tell, it was sealed shut, but like another one of their super normal shoes based on the brand. Now I needed to see what was inside, so I grabbed my scissors, made a couple of cuts, took off the lid, and found a flyer and some shoes. From what I could see, these were related to their upcoming art exhibit in New York. This might be the best Halloween shoe. This is the neck-based Nike SB Dunk Glow, which is a collaboration between graffiti artist Neckface and Nike SB. Now I wanted to find the best Halloween shoe for the holiday, and I think I might have done it. These shoes have come with me to wear the Phillies Dunks to a Phillies game. So these are the Phillies Dunks that have a cheesesteak and the Liberty Bell behind the tongues, and I wanted to see if the Phillies could win if I wear the shoes to the game. I mean, the shoes were literally designed for the team, so I really had no other option but to try it out. Last night was the 3rd NLCS game against the Padres, and as soon as I walked to the stadium, I got a rally towel and couldn't believe how packed it was. The game got started with the national anthem and the Fanatic doing his thing, and the Phillies got up. These are the Phillies. Kanye is still with Adidas. This is the new, you can actually mix and match. They're kind of ugly, it looks like I broke both my legs, but these are actually Mischief's new shoe. This is the Mischief AC1 or Aircast 1 that is literally a set of casts that are completely functional shoes. Now, I didn't break any bones, and the packaging suggests not to use these with any actual medical injuries, but these might be bigger than any other shoe Mischief's ever done. Now, right out of the box, it says they're sterile and meant to be used for things like soccer or running. Getting them opened up, they literally look and feel like a cast for your foot. They have straps to keep 3 shoes that change Nike forever. Today, we have the Airship. The Dodgers might be the best. The eyes change color, and the shoes feel like a towel. This is the South Park and Adidas Towelly sneaker, so I had to check these out. Now, this is a shoe that literally gets better and better the more you look into it. So starting with the box, you get the South Park and Adidas branding all over. Opening it up, you get a special paper, and eventually get the shoes that literally feel like a towel. Right away, you notice Towelly's eyes on both tongues, and the Adidas branding and the South Park font is the back heel. Now, we're not even at the best part, because inside the shoes, you get a leather insole and dual branding on the heel, but behind the tongue is where things get interesting. Behind the left tongue, it says, don't forget to bring a towel, and it has a stash pocket with a keychain inside, but behind the right tongue, you get, I have no idea what's going on, with another stash pocket and a different Towelly keychain that has his eyes looking a little different. Now, that same look can be seen on the tongues of the shoes when you bring them into the light.
What do you want to drink, sweetheart?
For dinner? I haven't decided yet.
They're finally back. Eyes change color, and they're finally back. This is the Jordan 11 Low IE in the light Morwood brown color. That's actually just gray and white. These just dropped, and I'm a big Jordan 11 fan, so we needed to check them out. This model is slightly different than a regular Jordan 11, but still has the classic outsole, carbon fiber, and I think these
chocolate milk.
Now, if you want to grab these, you can actually get them for under retail too. But the shoe has a mix of leather. Mischief made a car that literally anyone can drive. The only catch is that you need a key, but luckily they made 5,000 of them. Mischief sold these keys and gave Casey Neistat the car in Brooklyn to start out. There's no way to know how many other people drove it until I found it around Philly, but the last people who had it put stickers all over the entire car, just like Casey had spray painted an arrow on the top, and the last guys tagged Justin Bieber's NFT project. But this is all completely legal, and anyone who gets the car can do literally whatever they want with it. When I hopped in, I just wanted to add a couple of stickers to the inside, some from Mischief and Casey, and of course I couldn't pass up the opportunity to have the Satan shoes and the Mischief car in the same place. Same goes with my wavy babies too. Now, if I thought this might be bigger than the Travis Scott,